Hey guys, Kyro here. Welcome to another episode of Echocraft. You can see behind me, there's been some interesting developments. I don't really know what this thing is. Looks like some giant weapon of some sort. But I kind of like it, so I think I'm going to keep it. No, me and DC were kind of messing around. We started to build a really weird looking tree. And then before I knew it, he started replacing it with concrete glass and that thing. That looks like a giant weapon of mass destruction, so that's something, I guess. That's interesting. But anyways, today we have a lot planned. I'm not streaming today, so I'm actually going to be able to get a lot of work done. I want to go through here, and you'll see I've done a little bit of digging, and we found a cave. It's crazy, right? Like, I didn't even imagine I would find a giant cavern here. But that's great for us because it saves us a lot of digging. I want to go ahead and dig this out and make a custom cave that kind of winds through the earth. Kind of think of like Etho's world, his little, his starter base and main base, I guess it is. I haven't seen all of his episodes, but I really like the idea of having a custom cave that has all of your things just kind of branched off to the side here and there, and eventually it'll come back up somewhere else. I really like that idea, so that's what we're going to be going with. Also, once we get some of that done, we're going to go ahead and use these guys to make a villager breeder. And yeah, we're going to get an iron farm, and then we're also going to start on the trading hall. Now, I need to design a custom trading hall that'll allow us to use the zombie curing mechanics to get emeralds, or to get deals for 1 emerald each. That way, we don't have to spend forever grinding out tons and tons of emeralds, at least for now. I think that'll be really cool. So I think this, I was going to do a third-person time-lapse here, but I don't think there's much to time-lapse. So I'm just going to finish digging this out, and I'll bring you back whenever we get started building. I might light this place up, though. I don't want to get shot by that skeleton. Progress update time. So we went ahead and finished clearing this out. I cleared out the lava and the water that's going back there. That little cave right there actually comes to a dead end just about right there. I went ahead and lit everything up, so we are good to go on this front. I think right here is where we're either going to be making our iron farm or our villager trading hall. I haven't decided yet. Probably the iron farm, just because it'll save me having to clear out a lot of blocks. But then we've got this coming down here. I've been filling it in with grass, and we're going to do a lot more terraforming on this, and we'll actually make a path with stairs and or slabs, one of the two, and then we'll have foliage, and it'll come out a little bit. I plan on having a river that comes down through here. It'll be really, really, really cool. So I've just been kind of going around doing this and kind of, mining out where I want to go, then placing grass behind me. And I wanted it to go south. South is the way that is not towards any of the water around our base. I would double check that. We've got another thing down here. I'm not exactly sure what's down there. We might go light that up as well. But yeah, I'm just going to continue building this path, and I don't want it to be straight for too long, so I'm going to kind of meander it around here and here and here and here. And maybe go up a little bit, maybe go down some more, but we've gone down quite a bit to the point where, if we want to build anything, honestly, we should be good, but it wouldn't hurt to go down farther. So I'm just going to continue, mining this out, probably going down a little bit. Like I said, meander this path around a few ways, and I'll bring you guys back to see what you guys think about the progress. Alright, come check this out. This is what we got. We come around this path, and one goal I do have for this is to hide all the lighting. I want all the lighting to be naturally integrated into the cave eventually. But, I mean, this is looking pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with this. We got our little river here. You can see it comes in from over there. We can't see where it starts. And we can also see it goes down. Looks like it just goes off into something else. Even though we know it ends, you can't see the ending of it. So this is coming along really great. And I think next up, before I get too involved in this cave project, I want to go ahead and start making our villager breeder. Yes, he's in there. He's in there. That's awesome. It's working. Yes. Now all we have to do is go ahead and get our composter in here and our other villager, our farmer villager. Here we go, just throw him some carrots. Hopefully he'll pick those up. I think his inventory is full, so let's go ahead and throw these to these breeder villagers, and they should be able to pick that up and then go ahead and start breeding. Alright, so a couple updates. Firstly, you can see I can zoom in all this good stuff and the textures look tremendously better. Maybe it's not quite noticeable exactly what it is. We have Optifine installed. We just upgraded the server to 1.15.2. This is the same day. I just asked them about when we're going to be able to do that, because I was tired of not being able to zoom in and look at that carrot right there. I mean, I miss Optifine. Optifine is great. Why wouldn't you play with it? So I asked them about it, and then they immediately upgraded the server, so that's awesome. Also, we only got one villager out, which means this thing's broken. Alright, I'm going to do my best to describe how this is working, okay? So we've got our breeder villagers up here. Whenever the babies breed, they fall through the gap in the fence all the way down into this chamber. Now, whenever they're in here, they're going to be pushed along underneath these trapdoors here, okay? And whenever they grow up, their head's just barely going to be sticking through the trapdoor into that water. That's going to pull them up into the water, over to this water elevator right here, and they'll end up right here in a 3x3 push to a corner. And from here is where we're going to end up doing what we're going to build now, which is the collection system. So anytime I press a button, basically we can get an adult villager to come through. That way we can trade with him and then cure him up and, you know, get all the good trades. Alright, so this is the contraption that will actually bring these villagers out of this holding cell right here. And I've got a dispenser right here. We're going to have it filled up with minecarts and, you know, a chest with minecarts going into it. We can manually refill that. I'm not too worried about having them recycle, since we're only going to need so many villagers, right? But anyways, so once we are ready, we're going to press a button. It's going to send a signal to this, dispensing a minecart onto this. It'll bop up and down until it grabs one, which should be almost instantly. And as soon as it does, it'll have enough power to go up over this and take these villagers off wherever we want to cure them and trade with them. Alright guys, I just realized there's a lot of people that are smarter than I am with this kind of thing, and they've already designed stuff, so why reinvent the wheel? I was going to demonstrate it with villagers, but I'm a little too lazy and they're not working with me. This is like the 5th time I've recorded this clip. But regardless, basically whenever a rail comes across with a villager in it, it's going to eject them to the right here, so they're going to end up inside this area. So let's simulate that. They come down here. That's not what was supposed to happen. That one's not finished. Here. There we go. Simulation. Boom. He's there. He's trapped. And now if I wanted to get rid of this guy, I could go around, do this, see what his trade is. Don't want Aqua Affinity. Reset it. Don't want bookshelves. Reset it. You know, you get the idea here. And then once we want to go ahead and, you know, get a discount, since sometimes you might need to get a discount more than one time to get them down to 1 emerald, we can go ahead and have a zombie walking back here in between all of these guys, okay? And all we do, flick this lever, this guy gets down here, the zombie can track him, comes over, kills him. He can't get out. You can see he just tried to, but he can't. We get him back up here, and then we just hit this thing, splash potion of weakness will come out, smash against this block, affecting him, then we can give him a golden apple, and everything is good to go. And then our zombie villager will be converted. He'll love us, he'll give us all kinds of stuff so we can, you know, exploit the fact that they like it when we cure them, even though we are the ones that technically got them, you know, destroyed in the first place. That wasn't supposed to happen. So here I started to dig out the area for our trading hall, and while I do that, I want to just go ahead and mention that my family started using HelloFresh for dinner meals. Now, we had a coupon for $80 off, so we thought we'd just go ahead and try it out. And I have to say, I am super impressed at how good the meals are. I mean, really, the recipes we've tried so far have been wonderful. Like, really, really good. It's a bit expensive at face value, I do admit, but, you know, we decided we'd just eat eggs for breakfast and salads for lunch to save on some money, then use the bulk of the food money that we have monthly to use on these dinner meals. And I have to say, it's super convenient, it's tasty, it's got great variety, if I'm being honest. You know, I've been getting pretty tired of the meals we tend to cook because the variety just isn't there. We've got, like, you know, 6 or 7 different meals, but whenever you cook every day of the week, it means you're eating the same thing every week after week. And it gets old. These meals, they change weekly, so I think we'll keep doing this for a while, and in a few weeks I'll be able to tell you more about if it's something I could recommend or not, if that's something you guys are interested in. But going back to Minecraft now, We need to figure out what's wrong with our villager breeder. Luckily, Weasel came and gave me a hand. Alright, so Weasel came over, and through troubleshooting, we were thinking that maybe this was in the wrong spot. It was on this block, so we moved it all over. There's a big deal with the villagers trying to get them in there. And for some reason, this guy right here won't sleep. It's been 2 nights, and he does not get in the bed. It doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what's going on. If you guys know what's going on, please let me know. If he continues to not sleep, I guess I'll have to trade him out with this villager. But yeah, I mean, we're not getting any villagers out of here, so it's kind of troublesome. After messing around for a bit, I tried resetting the beds, and the villagers seem happy now, and this thing's actually working. It's pumping out villagers like crazy. Alright, I don't have the redstone hooked up to this dispenser yet, but I do have a minecart. I'm just going to test this manually. This should pick up a villager, and then he should go along. We're just going to run along behind him. Oh, he's so fast. He's so fast. Does he end up in his chamber, though? That's the big question. Yes! Yes, he does! It's working! Yeah! I managed to get all the villagers in place, and now all that's left is to get 2 zombies on either side. I found a zombie that can pick something up. Now I just got to lure him in here before the sun comes up. Alright, that is 1 in place. Come on down here. Come on. Come on. Alright, take a hit. Boom! Yes! 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 That's it! That's it! That's this whole thing done! Of course, I still need to decorate it, but oh man, this is looking great. Alright, villagers are in place. Zombies are in place, I believe. Yeah, there's one over here and one over here still, so they haven't despawned, which is great. And we got some lighting in here, which means we can go ahead and get rid of all this torch lighting, which is fantastic. Next up is just the door. I want to just have a simple, you know, 2 high piston door. Alright, door complete. Very simple door. And, I mean, this place is looking great, honestly. I'm happy with this. That is unfortunately all I've got time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more and you're liking the content. My name is Kyro, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.